Okay, so this is DuckTales Remastered. May I ask, like, what's the result of the video? Is it the 8-bit? Oh.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, it is the 8-bit
Okay,
subject.
so it's set correctly. Okay, well, I guess we shall go. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, first of all, something like, I guess we can start with the movement. The fastest way of movement in this game is walking, like as I'm doing now. You can also use the pogo stick, and it's the most useful tool, like, it's used the most. But like at certain sections, jumping can be actually a little bit slower, like later on in some levels there are minecarts, and if you jump in minecarts it actually slows you down a bit, like, yeah. And also about this run, it's full of RNG, like one stage is pure RNG, so get ready with Bless RNG in the chat whenever I say so. And yeah, and also I'm playing on easy because I want to be safe, because it's marathon and it's like marathon luck. But actually the fastest difficulty would be extreme, because enemies move faster, like in certain, like in some stages there are like cycle-based things, and like on extreme you can do them on one cycle, and on other difficulties you need to do at least 2 cycles. And as you like have been seeing through this tutorial level, those buttons, they press themselves, and it's because I have quick cinemas on. And basically it's after you have completed the game for the first time, you can play it again and you get some new options like 8-bit soundtrack and quick cinemas. And quick cinemas, it skips, or it allows for faster skipping of certain things, and it allows skipping the tutorial level basically completely, like we just have to go through it and not need to do the tutorial segments at all. And yeah, and also in this game bosses need 5 hits to be defeated. And this is our first stage, the Himalayas, and oh, marathon luck. Okay, I got bad RNG right from the start. So basically, every single time you load into level, there is a chance you get this gyro gear loses minigame, and it loses time. So I got it right away, so yes, this is starting out well. And also this stage, it's the most RNG portion of the run, RNG heavy portion of the run, so it's done first. And like, the stage in itself, it's not that hard, but the amount of RNG, it's just crazy. So yeah. Yeah, that's about like... Like, there's this section, like, we are flying on an airplane, and like, we have to like fling, or like, I don't remember what's he called, but like in the DuckTales series, the Scrooge's arch enemy, or arch nemesis, I think it's called... I don't remember his name, but he's a cranky old man as well as Scrooge is. And like, he's flinging some like... Oh, game ate my input. Yeah, this game likes to eat inputs, just for clarification. Yeah, at this section, like the older guy, he's just like flinging bombs and also like flinging like Beagle Boys members at you. And like you need to get 5 bombs, like you need to fling back, and it's completely random if you get the bombs or not. The fastest I have gotten it is 6, like 6 cycle, but like yesterday when I was like trying out this run, it took me 13 cycles to get the correct, like to get the bombs. And here's a small death ward. It brings us here. And this is Uga Uga. We'll be freeing him and he will be helping us. And about him, like, there's like a thing you can do, like, you don't actually need to like free him, like, if you are really willing to, you can actually unload all of those like blocks by just like flicking back and forth between the screens. And that's actually what I'm going to attempt doing at the next stage, which is African Mines, which is where I'm going to be attempting a skip called Mine Skip. But if it doesn't work, I'll just do it the regular way. And yeah, if there's the donations to be let, you can go ahead.
Sure, wonderful. We have a $10 donation by Kokami saying wanted to donate during DuckTales Remastered to say this is a very good game to try out if you're just getting into speedrunning, and also to bless DrSenseiHugo with good RNG during the plane fight. These $10 help save the children to buy, for example, malaria pills for up to 20 kids.
Yeah, thanks for the good luck. Yeah, this game is, it has some things like, there's a few skips, but yeah, mostly this is just completing the stages faster and avoiding RNG, which there's plenty of in this run, like I have said. Oh, wait, did I skip? Oh, I missed that! Oh shit! How did this happen? Oh yeah! Fuck, I'm stuck. Oh no, I might have to reset. This is my luck. Oh, no, it's fine. I just have to go around. Sorry. Yeah, it loses time, but it's because of the, like, I think because of me dying, I forgot to do that part. Oh well. Unfortunate. And now I'm all messed up. I'm sorry. I'll do my best. I think this is the fastest. Yeah. Yeah. Dang, now I'm all flustered because this has never happened to me. Yeah, like the section I was just going to, it was the airplane section, and like in this this level you need to collect the plane parts for the plane, and for some reason I missed one. I'm unsure why, but it's fine. I'll just go get it. Except I'm low on health, so hopefully I don't die. I have to be really careful. This is not good. Not good at all. Oh, wait. Wrong way. I'm so sorry. Oh, you can't even go that way. This is real bad. Okay. Here's what I'll do. I'll go back. Like here. And hopefully I haven't messed up too much. Yeah. It's fine, like one of the good things about this game is like if you mess up in a run, you can actually like redo the parts again. It just loses time, and that's the worst part about. Yeah, it was this part. Oh yeah. What happened was like, yeah, I killed the enemy but it didn't grab it. Like sometimes the game does that it doesn't grab the item, and like I just didn't notice it. Which is unfortunate, but thankfully I got that cleared up, so I'll be able to advance. And hopefully not screw up anymore. Oh, well, thankfully it takes you to the last place you entered from when you die. So that was not too bad as well.
Onward and upward.
Okay, now we are back on the right track. Should be, unless I missed something again, but I doubt that. And yeah, let's see. Oh. Okay, this was supposed to happen, and now's the real RNG part. And now you can spam in chat, bless RNG, and oh, my controller is just stopped working. And starting out bad, and that's our first bomb. That's Psycho 3. 4. Yeah, this is not going too well. Like, but it's RNG and it's marathon luck, so what do you expect? And one more. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and that was basically... No, wait, there is still one left. It just did the weird animation. Now, yeah. Like, for some reason, Scrooge did the animation he does like after the last strike, and that's why I thought it was the last hit, but it apparently wasn't. Now we are coming up to our first boss, which I don't remember. She's like the Yeti. And this boss, like, actually, you can, or I can really screw up, like, this part. Like, the boss in itself is not that hard, but like right after the boss, there's a small or short, like, fade out part to the ending cutscene, or the stage ending cutscene. And there's a certain frame where if you skip the cutscene, it soft locks the game. And I've had that happen, even though this is a 60 frames per second game. So hopefully that doesn't happen. You can go ahead with donations.
Sure, thank you. We do have a $10 donation by Xolotl Squared without a comment, but thank you very much for that.
That's appreciated. Oh dang, that was kind of bad. Yeah, like this game is dumb. Like in some ways, like if the boss is even doing his thing for even a little bit, it won't register hit. Like obviously, like it went past him, but like it just didn't hit for some reason. And yeah, this game is full of like quirks. Like for some reason, this game is incredibly hard to run. Like even the ESA machines, they do not run the game at stable frame rate. Like I have never, like, the times I have run this game on different PCs, no PC has been able to run it at stable 60 FPS for some reason. Like for some reason, this game is just really hard to run well on PC. And I think we are nearing our first portion of the run, you could say, RNG wise. Also these blocks like dropping from the ceiling, they are also RNG. Like this whole run is RNG. And if I skip the cutscene there would have been a chance that I would soft locked, so I chose not to do that. And now there's this section like where the game counts all of the treasures you obtained from the map. And the less treasure you get, the better, because the lesser time the counter runs. And now's the African mines. And for the first portion of this stage, there's nothing much. And that's actually how ideally like the stage loads are, that you just get this cinematic and not the mini game. And nothing much will be happening here, so you can go ahead with donation.
Sure, thank you very much. We have a $5 donation by Vanhavi Sukintu, and I apologize if I butchered that name, who says, good luck for the run, Hugo. May the RNG be on your side.
Oh yeah, Yeah, it's pronounced vanha visukinttu.
Thank you. I also want to say a quick word about our partner Save the Children. Save the Children helped reduce the number of children stunted from malnutrition by 1/3 since 2000. Save the Children led advocacy efforts for a US commitment to reduce stunting among 2 million children by 2025.
You can go ahead. If there's any. Or if there isn't, then I can explain.
Okay, sure. I can talk about the wonderful prizes that we have when you donate. So, donating to ESA Marathon makes you eligible for a couple of prizes. For example, these wonderful ViewSonic Elite monitors that we have here that our runners use. These come from a minimum donation of $40. One of them is bundled with a retro tank so that you can play your retro consoles on these wonderful monitors. These $40 are accumulative, so even if you have already donated like $20, another $20 make you eligible for these prizes. Do we still have some more time?
Yeah, I was like going to explain. Like, this is the mind skip, which I'm attempting, and sorry, I might actually be getting this. I'll try for a bit more, and then I'll just go the regular route.
Okay, sure. So also among our prizes are a custom ESA themed N64 controller for a minimum donation of $60. This thing is handcrafted and completely unique. It comes in ESA colors and it really looks awesome. So if you want to look at all our prizes, go to prizes.esamarathon.com and you will see everything that you can do, that you can get with your donations.
Okay, unfortunately that didn't work. Like, but I was trying to do that, and almost actually, the controller did. Like the. Okay, what I was actually trying to do there is like, you can actually unload those blocks by like jumping between the screens, and like if you do it fast enough, it saves around a minute because it skips like half of the next like portion of this stage. But I wasn't able to get it, so I'll just do it regularly because it doesn't save that much time, and it's better to do this. And what I would have done is actually I would have like gotten down, but like I was stuck. I would have been stuck, so I would have had to go up, and then because I would be stuck there, I would actually clip into the floor, and that would actually cause me, if I move to the right, cause me to clip somewhere around here, I think. And it saves a minute because you don't have to do the wall rock thingy, and also because it skips some of this place. Yeah. You can go ahead with donations again.
Thank you. We do have a $20 donation by Noah saying Hugo hype.
Yeah, thanks. And oh yeah. And like about the mind skip, there's a second trick called Moon Skip, which is done in the stage Moon, and it's done similarly, except it's done very easily. Like the first time I tried running this game, I actually got it first try. Like, it's so easy. And this is one of the sections I said that jumping is slower. Like, the later you jump, the better. Like, then you need to switch from one card to another. And we are nearing the end of the stage, and after this there's like a boss, and like he's not super hard, but like his RNG can be annoying, and like some of the like, oh dang, that's dumb. yeah, those enemies, like, they can really decide if they want to bite you or not. And this section is really annoying because, as I said, this game likes to eat your inputs. So like places where you need to like repeatedly change from pogoing to like walking, it's very hard. Or even like tight jumps are kind of difficult to do. Like this. Okay, yeah. Skips that annoying plant. And oh, yeah. This section is kind of hard as well. And now we have the boss. He's this kind of guy who just lives down here with his rock people. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. That was frame perfect like hit. And how you know it's a frame perfect? The enemies they kind of like flash or have this kind of animation, and it didn't show up there. And but it doesn't really save any time. It just looks kind of. And there again. Well, at least I'm good at something. And yeah. And after this stage is Amazon, and like it's not the hardest. Like by far the hardest stage is the last one, just because of how like complex and convoluted it is. But Amazon, it's fun and chill, and yeah, it's a fun except the last portion. Last portion is kind of hard because there's like these falling rocks you need to dodge while jumping over the gaps, and the boss is just awful. Like the boss loves to eat your inputs. Like he doesn't eat your inputs, he gobbles your inputs. And like this is RNG as well, like the how many times this guy rolls around. Like if you guys love RNG, then you should run this game. And that's that. And now we are going to Amazon. My controller. Yeah, you can go ahead with donation.
Sure, thank you. We have a $13.37 donation from Syria D saying, show some love for DrSenseiHugo and good luck. Thank you very much for your donation.
Yeah, he was my brother. Yeah. And again, bad RNG, like marathon luck, as I said. And yeah, this is Amazon, and here we have to collect, I think it was 7 coins. Every stage has some kind of collectible. Amazon has coins. Mines has like the elevator parts. And Himalayas has plane parts. And Moon has spaceship parts, or not spaceship but spacesuit and dump plant enemy. And now we're backtracking because it's actually faster to get that first and then come back here, because the other way around is faster, and actually there's one coin hidden in the leftmost part of the run. Also, something about those vines, last stage is going to have plenty of them, and they are impossibly hard, at least for me. Like, I just suck at vines and the ropes and chains, as you saw in Himalayas. Like, I was having some trouble with the ropes in there. And yeah. Oh, ooh, that was kind of close. Dang. Sorry that, like, why that I need to concentrate. I really don't want to die because I don't want to do this section. The game just keeps eating my inputs. Oh, wrong chest. Dang. I think it's actually, or why the game likes to eat so many inputs is because there's like a little bit of delay with the inputs, and combined with the poor performance of the game, it just makes for an unhurried mess of playing. Like it gives its own challenges, and hopefully I did not forget anything. Okay, yeah. And this is basically an auto-scroller. There is nothing special about this. Like, you just stay on top of this and the pilot takes you to the next area, which happens to be very annoying. Like, there are these like native residents of the jungle, and like they just love to hate you for some reason. And it's also like kind of like, well, you'll see. It's annoyingly built considering how like hard this game is actually to play well because of the quirks it has. Oh, like I don't even know what happened there. Like I didn't even hit the like vines and it did that. This game just has so many quirks like that. Oh.
Onward and upward.
Yeah, this is the most annoying part. Like, you have to dodge this while they are like coming over. Oh, almost. That jump's actually really hard to do because you need to time it in shots that you do not jump too high. But it ate my input. Like, it didn't even register this. This is going so well, like tech-wise. I'm just gonna choose it. Like there, you need to be careful about you shouldn't jump too high because then you hit the rock. But if you do not jump far enough, you fall into the canopy or the what's it called? Well, you fall down, and that's not good, obviously. What? For some reason, this like it's really hard to like play now. Like it's just not working too well. And I'm actually kind of low on HP, but thankfully there's some food in here. And actually, in one stage, we actually take a route to where there's plenty of food, because it's faster to do that way. Even though there's a cutscene and it takes some time. And this is I don't know the boss's name, but I know he's very annoying. He likes to eat inputs, and also when he does like anything, it just won't let you go. For some reason. Like, as I said, this game it's full of quirks and you just have to get used to them. But I'd still say this game is like very good for beginners because it's a short run and it's a simple run. Give me ice cream. Okay, that's the wrong side. Oh, that's weird. Like that was like usually like when you hit him, he just jumps straight back to his place. But like now he just stood there for like few seconds. I was like, what just happened? Oh. And after this we have Transylvania. It's the most like convoluted. Like there's a lot. The path is kind of like it doesn't really make sense like how you go at it because like there's lots of warping and such. And the boss, well, the boss is actually the funniest. The boss of Transylvania is Magica the Speller, and like she has, well, every boss in this game has RNG, but she has like some of the like nicest RNG, you could say. Like even though you would get bad RNG, it doesn't really matter because like, well, you'll see it then. It's kind of hard to explain now. And more treasure counting. Thankfully we haven't collected much, so it doesn't take too long. And yeah, now it's Transylvania. And hopefully good RNG. Okay, yes. Didn't get the gyro jewels. I mean, we got it twice, but still. And yeah, this is Transylvania, and here you need to, like, instead of like having a collectible, you need to save the nephews. And like this stage, like there's some mirrors used to warp around, and like you got a different places. No, I wasn't supposed to do that yet. I was explaining about the mirrors, so I was like in my mind, okay, I need to go here. But in reality, we'll go here first, because one of the nephews is located along here, and there's also a mirror that warps us back to where I was going, to the beginning section of this stage. And yeah, and this stage is full of those ghost enemies, and they are very annoying because they are very hard to dodge, and they fly at random patterns, and their spawn points are random, and their spawn heights are random. Like, there's nothing you can just try and dodge them, and even that is difficult. And here's the first of the Beagle Boys. Well, it's actually a ghost, but really it's a Beagle Boy under a blanket. And nice, frame perfect hit right there. And now we'll take the mirror to the lobby, you could say, of the building. And now we'll make our way upstairs. Because right around the corner, like to the left here, is another nephew we need to save. And now it's a bit more complicated because there's the ghost, but it doesn't really change anything. Like, the only hard part with the ghosts is like right before the magical spell fight, because there's a wall corridor of like ghosts, and that place, like, it's very hard to not get hit, and the ghost, even in easy or any enemy, deals half a heart damage. And if you really suck or are really unlucky, or a combination of those, they can actually kill you right before the boss. And now we'll go here. And here's another minecart place. There's actually like a little, like, really small time saver right there. Like, when you are coming out of the portal, you can just hold the pogo key, and it just pogos you automatically, and it saves like half a second. And also on these minecart sections, most of the time the like top section is the fastest lap. Dang, my controller keeps disconnecting. Cable might be faulty. Okay. And this is the last of the nephews, and then we'll be heading to Magic as the spell. Except we have to go through this weird path back, because we can't take the pine cards back. So instead, we'll just go through the vault stage again. But first we have to get back to the beginning section. It's kind of hard to talk about this game because there's really not much to talk about. Dang, I'm out of ideas. Yeah, like if the tech crew has anything, they can go ahead. Like if you guys want to say something.
Sure, thank you. Let me tell you a bit more about our partner, Save the Children. 1 in 6 children worldwide are out of school, missing out on critical learning. Education gives children the tools to help fight poverty and diseases. Every child deserves a chance at an education to secure their future in this world. You can help give children an education and future by donating.
Yeah. As you saw that... Oh, you can go ahead if you want to. I don't mind.
Okay, sure. So, to put in perspective what your donations can really do for Save the Children, $50 can pay for the attendance of an entire village school in a country like Uganda, including the cost of teacher training and salary, supplies, and curriculum. And a single dollar can provide a child with treatment against diarrhea, one of the top killers of children under the age of 5 globally, or help treat 4 children against pneumonia, the single largest cause of death in children worldwide.
Okay, so this is Magic at a spell, and she has 2 main attacks. Like she has these pillars of fire, and then she has all. Oh, dang! I missed that. She has the pillars of the fire and also the going sideways. And that actually was like where she spawns. It's actually RNG, and I actually had good RNG, but like I just wasn't able to make it in time. And like these sections are they're easy, except you have to be like when you're playing on X team and like are on the later part of the fights, it can actually get kind of tricky. Oh, okay, nice. Got that at least. And while she's like, when she transforms into the but like when she transforms into the bird, you can actually hit her while she's like flying, but it's super hard. Like the timing is super precise to be able to get that. So usually just will let it fly and do its round, because it's also easier to do it today. Nice. Like you can kind of like ride on her, like on top to the. Oh, dang, that is bad. Oh, that's weird. Well, that is Magic at a spell, but like what happened like right at the end? Like it has never happened. Like she just kind of like went right back from the bird, like transferred back to human or duck, original form, and like then did the attack instantaneously. And now it's time for the moon stage. And unfortunately, I'm going to be a bit overestimate, but it's fine. This is the easiest stage by far, if you don't count the tutorial like money bin stage, because this stage has the biggest like skip of the ball run. That's the moon skip, which I'm going to be showing. And it's done the same way as in mines, that you just okay. This boss, like, I have like, I was like when I earlier mentioned that you can get soft like if you do a cutscene skip, like right after the boss. I have only gotten it like with this boss and the Himalayas boss. Like for some reason, maybe because I haven't been consistent enough, or I have just gotten bad luck, but I just haven't been able to get the boss. And so far, like this boss has had really good RNG. Like the best possible RNG is that the rat just goes like this, just shuffles from side to side and doesn't jump. That's bad, but it's fine because it's the first time he's done. And I don't know about the specifics of this section, but like it's random the amount basically how many times the rat does those dashes, and now he's acting weird, like that is bad RNG. Bless RNG. And you can go ahead with the donations, there is not much after this.
Okay, sure. We have a $40 donation by Contio saying good luck to ESA Night Team. Thank you very much for that.
And now we are heading to the last stage of the run, that is the Mount Vesuvius. And there we are going to fight the Dracula rock. And get... Okay, good RNG once again. Like, out of like, I think 5 stage loadings, we have gotten the minigame twice. And yeah, this is the last stage, and this is basically just one large tube that you need to like go through. But there's a few tricky parts. And in this stage, if you were to play on Extreme, it will be faster in a few sections because of how the cycles work. And also in general, why Extreme is faster is because enemies also move faster. So like bosses are faster as well because they move faster, and their moves are faster, so you can complete them faster. And this is the lad I was talking about earlier, and now he's back because for some reason we need to help him and he needs to help us. And you can go ahead with donations.
Okay, sure. We have a $15 donation by Mara saying, hello Hugo, it's your boy Mara. Noticed you're running, so I had to drop a donation just because of that. Great job with this run and have a comfy night.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mara.
Yeah. He's a cool guy. Yeah, like I think it's the next one, this section. I'm not yet like after this one. Also, we are getting to the more difficult parts of the run because, at least for me, because there's tons of these chains and ropes and also like gaps we need to cross. Yeah, this is the section I was talking about. So, in Extreme, the boulder actually goes so fast that... Oh, well, thankfully it closes, yeah. The boulder actually moves so fast, like it's able to actually complete 2 cycles, and we just arrived just in time for it. If I was a bit faster, I would... Oh, what? Chains are really hard for me. And here's a minecart section again. And all of the minecart sections, they are fairly easy. Like, this is by far the hardest because there's like one section there's like a few harder jumps. And like down there is an alternative route that doesn't really save time because getting there actually takes more time, so it's kind of equal. And also, if one were to like run the game somehow, like from like continuing from an earlier save, it will be actually slower because the there are stressors and the counter would take time. And nope, thank you. And this is a hardest part of this stage. Like, these chains, and I'm actually doing these chains on the joystick because they're much easier. And that actually went better than I expected. I'm going to be a little bit overestimate, but that's fine. And this is Dracula. Contrary to the other bosses, we need to hit him 6 times. And like, I think the last 3 hits we need to take, like hit him. He spawns higher and we like need to bounce off of 2 bats. Like even this is hard enough, but then as he goes higher. And all of these like attacks, they are random, and this is the fastest by far, but also hardest in the sense. And they're completely random, and the slowest one is the yeah, that's what I meant. The game just doesn't want to hit the enemies. And the slowest one is this one. And these bats, because they have to do it a certain amount of time, and it just takes the longest amount of time. And as I've been saying, like throughout the run, like every stage has at least some kind of RNG. Like every boss has some kind of RNG, and unfortunately it's RNG that cannot be manipulated. Otherwise this run would be much shorter, because it will be much, but it will be shorter because more consistent. And after the boss, there's 2 sections. There's racing to the top against Magic Spell and the old lad, whatever his name was. And then we actually need to get to the end of the like we need to escape out of the Mount Vesuvius. Okay. Okay, now he spawns higher. Okay, nice. He hasn't given me ice cream yet. Like usually when like Scrooge is on like only 1 heart left, the enemies give like ice cream pretty leniently. But like now he has not given any ice cream, and now I have to be really careful because I do not want to die. Okay, thankfully he gave us ice cream, so I don't need to worry about quite much. And yeah, so far I would say this run has been like pretty like moderate with its RNG. Like it has had some good spots, and that was the boss actually. And now is the last section of the run, which is race to the top. And now's the last part of the run. Dang, I was trying to go for a bit faster strat, but I'll do the consistent one rather, because we are already overestimated.
Onward and up I go.
Oh, dang. Well, thankfully it starts from here. But yeah, as I said, chains are really annoying.
Onward.
And time. A little bit overestimate. I think it would maybe have been a PB possibly if I didn't screw the Himalayas that much. And yeah, that was DuckTales Remastered. It's a fun speed game. Like it's great for beginners, and it's a fun game anyway to play. I recommend. And also time for some shout outs. Shout out to my brother brother Ricky, who came with me to the event. Shout out to my other brother Karva. He ran the game, or he raced against me in SGU, like last year's SGU in Speed Games United, a Finnish speedrunning event. And also shout outs to the Finland's, like Finnish speedrunning community Finland's supporting me and being great guys anyways. And yeah, that was DuckTales Remastered. Keep on donating guys and keep on going fast. I'll call it quits.